In this video, we will look at MLK's idea of excessive altruism and how such an approach creates a generous work community. Lavish leadership is a way of leading that makes sure that the follower's plate is full. This isn't, however, the typical way that we think of people having too much to do. Rather, this is leadership that helps and nourishes and grows followers. In Martin Luther King Jr.'s sermon on being a good neighbor, he emphasizes that the Good Samaritan possessed excessive altruism. He did not withhold any good or goods from the injured traveler. You could say that he was lavish in both his concern and his care. Such a dedication to the betterment of the wounded traveler was a dynamic outpouring of love. Loving acts can lead to a movement of growth, a movement of development, of hope that recognizes the common humanity all people share and the interconnectedness of our lives. When it comes to leadership, do you lead lavishly? When I think of the word lavish, I think of my mom's holiday dinners. She is known for asking people around the table if they need more food. And when I respond, just one more scoop, she predictably gives me 2 or 3 more scoops. My plate is always full and my options are many. There are usually 4 or 5 side dishes to choose from. There's more than enough. That is generous giving. My mom doesn't just make sure I have something to eat, but that I have an abundance. And she typically is the last one to sit down because she's so busy going around bringing everybody food. I always leave the table full. What is lavish giving for you? We need to intentionally make space in our leadership for lavish giving. Making space for others means giving of ourselves. It is personal involvement. MLK notes that the Samaritan tended the wounds of the injured man with his own hands. He touched him. The Samaritan used his personal resources to transport the man to safety. He then paid the innkeeper to watch and care for the man, promising to pay any additional expenses that may be incurred. This was total investment in the betterment and recovery of the victimized traveler. Excessive altruism is the expression of compassion through personal action that causes an overflow of goodness towards others. MLK poignantly stated, "We cannot long survive spiritually separated in a world that is geographically together." Our physical proximity calls for us to also be near to one another with our hearts. It challenges us to believe that when others flourish, we are more likely to flourish as well. It seeks to put in motion that cycle, that rhythm of extravagant kindness. The Samaritan answered that higher call to have concern for his neighbor in love. In doing so, he affirmed his common humanity with the wounded traveler. Lavish leaders have concern for their followers and are attentive to any needs. They recognize the common humanity in all people and treat others as they want to be treated. This includes personal involvement and care. Like my mom, such leaders make sure all the followers are full. Do those you lead have everything they need for success? Are people growing as persons? This might involve providing necessary encouragement, supplies, tools, and training. Leaders ensure that any growth edges on the part of the follower are accounted for and nurtured. Once everybody's proverbial plate is full, the leader can attend to their own needs. This is servant leadership, which seeks to meet the needs and concerns of followers first. Do you lavish others with your leadership? Are people enriched by the way that you lead? Lavish leadership is above and beyond leading that surpasses people's general expectations. It creates a wow factor that is contagious, and most importantly, it leaves a legacy of generosity. According to the Bible, Jesus was known for saying, "It is more blessed to give than to receive. When we give, and give generously, people are well supplied and able to grow. We create a surplus of goodness through our leadership. When our followers have what they need to grow and to be successful, we become benefactors of people's success. Therefore, lavish words of encouragement, lavish standards of honesty and transparency, lavish listening and understanding, lavish involvement and personal concern. We create a generous culture that builds community. Friends, lavishly lead with excessive altruism. If you want to learn more about servant leadership, I invite you to click one of the end cards on the screen, and to receive more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.